Hello there, family. I didn't see you there. And welcome back to another edition of Midweek Moment with the Crenshaws. I am Sanchez Crenshaw, and as always, I am joined by the most wonderful, by the most beautiful, the most curvaceous.
Come on now.
My BFF, my down like four flats, the Morticia to my Gomez.
What is up, family? What is going on? I am Angela Crenshaw, family. What is going on?
That's my wife, family. That's my wife, family.
What's up, Sanchez?
What up, baby? How are you?
I'm fantastic.
You fantastic?
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say nothing. Go ahead, do your housekeeping.
What you talking about?
Nothing. Go
What
ahead,
you
do your housekeeping.
Nah, dog. Sound like you got something on your chest, dog.
No, I was just thinking like all the accolades that you said, and I'm like, yes,
I meant every word.
know you meant every
I meant
word.
every word.
But earlier today, we was together because we work from home together, y'all. We work from home together.
Yes, we do.
And I was in the kitchen.
You were
making
you
chili.
Were in the kitchen.
I was in the kitchen making chili.
You were attempting to make chili. You were.
Yeah, and I asked you to add some stuff to it because I felt like my taste buds and what I was doing. And he said to me that I'm annoying.
Okay. See?
So I just want to understand. We like to tell the family everything. So
we
I
do.
thought maybe the
very
family
open
could
with the
say,
family.
yeah, be open.
Very transparent. Got a problem though. Here's the problem. Already got people out here calling me mean when it comes to you. And then you want to tell a story, but you only tell partial story.
I just want to say that part right there.
But that's not the whole story though.
Okay, go ahead.
No, what happened was, yes, I did say you were annoying. I did. I'm not going to lie. However, there was something that led up to that.
What led?
You were annoying leading up to that, me saying it.
What did I do to annoy you?
Because you did what you always do. You start a project and then you want me to take over.
I didn't want you to take over, but I just was like...
No, you were like, bae, come taste this. Bae, come season this. Bae, come finish cooking this. Bae, I like the way you look when you stir in that pot. So, you wanted me to take over like you normally do. I'm like, you know what? You so annoying sometimes.
It was because when you cook, you look sexy. So I was like, especially because your whole arm is tatted. So when you stirring with your muscles and stuff, and the spoon is stirring, the tattoo be glistening in the in the kitchen light and stuff.
That's that bull. We got artificial light in the kitchen. That's that bull, Geraldo.
I'm just saying.
We got that UV fluorescent light in the kitchen. Ain't nothing gleaming off that.
Your arm be glistening because you put coconut oil on it. You be looking good.
Not
so
today. I was ashy today.
You know what? Don't try this.
No, I'm ashy today. It's a dole. It's a dole.
I hate you. You make me so sick.
But that's all I was saying.
No, I'm just saying.
You have a tendency of doing that.
What?
You'll start a project that has nothing to do with me, and then you're like, bae, could you? Bae, would you? Bae, come do. And then the next thing I know, you disappear and the project mine. I ain't had time for that today.
No, babe, listen. Here's what I feel. We're one.
First of all, don't start that nonsense.
What?
Don't start that nonsense.
What?
Don't start
You
that.
don't even know what I'm about to say.
Don't start that. Whoever do it better should do it. Don't
No,
start that
I wasn't
nonsense.
going to say that. But since you brought that up, this is the rule of our marriage. We've been married almost 21 years in February. And one rule we always had, whoever does it the best is the one that needs to do it.
Okay, here's the problem with that, though, family. And family, we've had this discussion before. Anybody who's listened to us for any point of time, y'all have heard this before. But for our new listeners who haven't heard this, here's the problem with that rule. A, she created that rule. I had nothing to do with it. I had no input. I had no say-so. She just one day woke up and said, here's the new rule of the house. Never took a vote. And then B, if you let her tell it, I do everything better.
But you do.
I cook better.
Yes, honey.
I clean better.
You do.
I make up the bed better.
Come on, somebody.
I do laundry better.
Come on.
I fold the laundry better.
You do.
I put it away better.
Hello.
I clean the bathroom better.
Speak.
So, family, if you're noticing there's a trend here, when it comes to anything household related, if you let my wonderful wife tell it, she does nothing better. That means I do everything.
No, it's not that. Listen, I feel like, okay, so... we said this before, you fold shirts and clothes like you worked at the Gap.
No. Okay.
Okay, you roll towels better than me. You fold them better. So there's just certain things that I think there are things that I am better at than you. And I utilize that.
But here's the thing.
Okay, there's
the only difference between you and I when it comes to the laundry, well, there's a couple of differences. I take my time and fold shirts.
I fold.
You roll everything. You ball it up like you're mad at it.
No, I'm not. Now, if I'm gonna roll, I'm gonna roll. My dad taught me how to roll stuff, and so Pop taught me, and he said, "Listen, it goes in better in the draw if it's roll." My God, hello.
Yeah, but that's underwear, t-shirt, socks. That's not a long sleeve shirt.
Listen, but it's in there, baby. It's in there.
That's not a sweater. You try to roll up a long sleeve shirt in a sweater.
I did try to do a sweater one time. Because listen, okay, you know what? Do housekeeping because you coming for me and I don't like it. It makes me very uncomfortable.
Oh, but you started this podcast coming for me, though.
No. You're living in the past now. Let's just go ahead and housekeeping.
You started the podcast.
You're living in the past that was
podcast trying to have a family turn against me.
I'm not. I just want to tell the family because you say all these accolades, which are amazing, and I appreciate them. But it brought to my attention that because I asked for your assistance to cook some chili, you said I was annoying, and I wanted the family to know all sides. I didn't want them to just.
Actually, you didn't want them to know all sides. You just wanted to know your side.
Sides are sides,
you
baby.
You didn't want them to know all sides.
Sides are sides.
Too.
When you go to a restaurant, they ask you for sides. You want some French fries, broccoli, whatever, but a side is a side. Sides are sides. That's housekeeping.
We're not going to do this because, first of all, we already have this wonderful listener that is a huge fan of ours. Listen to us on a regular basis.
She reach out, don't she?
She already talking about I'm mean to you. So we're not going to continue down this path.
Guys, first of all, we love you guys so much. We have certain listeners. Like, we have about 3 or 4 listeners. Like, heavy duty from the beginning. If we miss one like we did not too long ago, be like, so where is it? Or they'll come and reach out to us and be like, listen, Sanchez, you're being a little bit of mean on that podcast. So
at the end of the day, when this blow up the way it should, I may have to get some papers on them. I may have to get some restraining orders. I'm just saying, we'll cross that bridge we come to. We'll cross
it later.
So, family.
Housekeeping.
How many
minutes we
only 7 minutes in, we will do the housekeeping, I guess.
It's okay.
It's only 7 minutes into
It's okay. Let's do it our way.
So, family, as always.
The Crenshaw Corner.
It is the Crenshaw Corner.
Our way.
Family, we thank you guys for being a part. We thank you for listening.
Thank you, family.
For our new listeners, however you found us, whether it's on iTunes, whether it's on Podbean, whether it's Spotify, whether it's Google Play, whether it's iHeartRadio, whether it's on our own personal website at www.crenshawcorner.com. We thank you guys so much for being a part of what we're doing. For our returning family members, you know how we feel about you.
Come on now.
We do not take you for granted.
You guys are amazing, incredible. Thank you.
Yes, we are so grateful to have you. We're so grateful. We're so grateful to have you along on this journey with us. There's only a couple of criteria that we actually do have.
Yeah.
We ask that you first of all, we welcome you to the cookout.
Welcome.
And we ask that
in the room.
And we ask that you bring your own aluminum foil.
Yes.
And tell them, babe, why we want them to bring their own
aluminum foil. Make sure you take something with you. Come on now. Bring it.
We always try to
Luminous
make sure.
foils.
Luminous foil.
Luminous foils.
We always try to make sure we give you something.
Hopefully.
My
God.
That you can take back with you.
Come on now. Hope we bless you.
We do consider ourselves an interactive podcast. So what that means is that we can be found on the socials. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook, all in the Crenshaw Corner.
Yes.
You can also email us at thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com.
Yes.
Once again, thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com. And family, we just thank you guys once again. We just thank you for hanging in there with us.
Yes.
We're coming up on our 50th episode.
Close to being 50th episode.
Words are hard.
Yes, words are hard.
Yeah, this actually may be our 50th. I don't
know.
Not
yet. No, this is 49. This is 49.
Yeah, it's coming up on our 50th episode. So it's just amazing that you guys have stuck with us this long.
Yes.
And we appreciate that.
Because this was just us having a therapy session.
Yeah, and it still is. It still is. It's turned against me, though, because somehow you always end up turning against me. But that's okay,
It is whatever.
Add a little more anxiety to me, but that's okay.
Listen to me. Couple of things, people, that I need to shout out right now, okay? Yes, I'm about to talk about my grandbaby again. Whatever, people. My grandbaby will be 4 months tomorrow.
Well, depending on when you listen to this.
Yes.
Actually, the day you listen to this. Well, no. The 19th.
The 19th.
Like
yes.
Depends on what day you listen to this. But
Pooh
the 19th,
will be 4 months old. He holding his own head up.
He holding his own head up.
He holding his own bottle. Come on. And he teething.
He kicking people in the chest.
No, he kicks you in the chest, Pop.
Just me.
And I'm going to kick him back. And though. He's teething.
He is teething.
I love him. We love him. Second shout out, we've hired one of the best social media, and she's just getting the groove of it. We can't tell you who we hired because we don't want you to hire her, but anyway, she's just getting the groove of it. So soon you'll see actual videos of us. What else she has in store for us? Videos of us, so podcast videos.
Anyone who follows us on social media, I'm pretty sure you've seen a stark difference in the way it was being ran before to the way it's being ran now. I'm pretty sure you're noticing a difference. The main difference is there's actually content.
He hired somebody. He told me he was gonna do it. He hired it.
Next step is a new co-host.
It ain't happening, y'all. If y'all could just see him in here every time we record with this daggone happy hubby cup.
Don't worry about that.
He be sipping like he is broadcasting for it. Yo,
first you're focused on the wrong thing.
Yo, I cannot wait till our social media person do our live so y'all can see this happy hubby cup that he uses all the time. He be just the way he pick it up, y'all. That's all I got to say. Y'all just got to see it for yourself.
First of all, that's what's wrong with most of society today.
What's that?
The energy wrong.
My energy's wrong?
And they focus on the wrong thing.
Okay, what am I focused on wrong?
You need to turn your focus inward. If you focus more on you,
okay,
and not worrying about how I sip out my mug, we wouldn't even be having problems.
Yo,
see, that's a lesson. That's a life.
That's
lesson.
A life lesson.
It's society.
My God, come on,
would
preach.
Focus more on their own mugs.
Come on,
and
come
not the mug of their neighbor.
Come on, say neighbor. Oh neighbor. Focus on your mug.
What's in your
mug? Okay, I see
that's
what
you do it.
That's pop, bruh. How you? What's in your cup? What you drinking, Mr. Crenshaw? What you drinking, Jess?
Right now I'm drinking like a berry green tea, something or I don't know.
From where?
The yogi tea that you got in there.
The yogi tea.
Yeah, I'm drinking yogi tea.
That you talking about the bear? Is it in the green thing?
The green.
It's nasty.
The berry slim energetic.
It's nasty, baby.
Yeah, but when you add honey and some lemon to it.
No, I've tried all of that's nasty.
Honey and lemon makes everything better.
Okay, great.
So I got a question.
Yes. What are we talking about today?
Is this just gonna be a random rambling episode? I mean, are we just gonna ramble for 30 minutes?
We could just ramble for 30 minutes, baby. Because we got so much rambling content. We could do this all day. We could just ramble all day. We got so much ramble content.
Do we have a purpose?
Always got a purpose. The purpose is just being together and talking. I mean, that's
so we don't have a purpose.
We have a purpose. Okay. I got a purpose. So let me tell you what happened. Family, I need to talk
what you need to do is stop knocking the microphone down. This is what I'm talking about.
Why the microphone fell?
This is what I'm talking about.
Okay, I'm gonna be still.
I'm going. People.
This is a problem. I move my hands a lot, guys.
And I keep telling you
talk,
stop it.
And he tell me to stop because, and sure enough, I knocked this microphone down.
And that's why.
Did you hear it?
Yes, I heard.
Was it loud?
The world heard it. The world heard it.
Okay, family, I'm so sorry.
So unprofessional.
I'm not gonna move my hands or nothing. I'm just I cannot not talk with my hands.
I'm accepting resumes.
Baby, I cannot talk. What you want me to do?
Just stop hitting the mic.
Okay, I'm gonna keep my hand. Without my hands, I don't have the same energy.
I have no problem with, if you notice, I use my hands as well.
Yeah, but
I talk with my hands as well.
Yeah, but
I don't hit the mic. Just be conscious of the mic.
Be conscious of the mic. Okay,
so we just gonna ramble.
No, we gonna talk.
Minutes.
We gonna talk. We gonna talk. Okay, I'm sorry.
So they just wasted their aluminum foil today. They ain't got nothing to put in aluminum foil, huh? That's crazy. They gonna take something in this aluminum foil, people. So let me tell you what happened. So you know, of course, that the Crenshaws are on why you gotta lean back and stare at me like that? I'm just waiting for you to bring something to the table.
I'm bringing something to the table for the people to take with aluminum foil.
Other than a broken microphone.
Is the microphone broke? Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Hello, family. Okay, listen. Okay, I'm serious now. I'm serious. I'm being serious.
Dear listeners, on behalf of management,
babe,
of the Crenshaw Corner.
Oh my God.
We want to humbly apologize.
Babe, I'm trying to tell him something.
Please tell him something.
Okay, listen. This is serious business here, okay? I'm not even gonna talk with my hands. That's how serious I am. Listen. So the Crenshaws are on a health kick. We're on a health kick. I'm trying to get healthy from any diabetes, high blood pressure, IBS, all the crazy things that we have.
Say mini diabetes?
No. Did I say mini?
What the world is mini diabetes?
I don't think I said mini.
You making up diseases
Wait,
out
I
here?
don't think I said mini, baby.
You did. You said, you're on a health kick, all kind of, like mini diabetes. What is it? Diabetes for little people? That's what it is, because you're a little person. You got small diabetes.
You a hater. You
almost cussed that.
So you not gonna let me see. You
ain't think I heard you.
Listen.
You called me a jackass.
Family.
Before.
Oh, wow.
You called me a jackass.
This is a Christian podcast. Everybody don't need to know that.
You did. I got it on tape, too. Actually, I'm going to post it. I still got the snippet.
You better not post it.
I'm going to post it. That's going to be posted on Crenshaw Corner.
You better not post that.
I'm going to loop it.
It was because you that's how you was acting at that day.
I'm going to loop it.
Don't loop it. Don't loop it,
Okay.
baby.
All right, so sickness and health, mini diabetes.
So
what else?
And we have been asking ourselves, we was like, how did we get here? Like, seriously, like, trying to figure out, like, how did we get here with the weight? We know people like, y'all ate. Don't do that. It's not cool. Like, no.
We
no.
Get here.
No.
The weight wasn't supposed to be here.
Oh, my God.
I wasn't supposed to be 300 pounds. How did I get here?
Are you done? Babe.
I should have said no.
To what, though?
When them Krispy Kremes came my way.
Yo.
I was a fat kid.
Babe.
In a grown man's body.
Can't stand you.
Eating sweets all day and night.
Is you done?
Sucking on little Debbie's like I want to fight.
Is you done? Hello,
and
babe.
Then I had to turn around.
Yo.
I saw for me behind me. I looked in the mirror. I got scared. I had like
I don't know what's happening.
Stomachs there.
Is you done? Is you done? You better be done. Yo, I want to apologize humbly for this podcast today. I don't even know.
Come back and listen again.
Yeah, try Friday because I don't. This one might not be the one you want today.
Nah, just don't base. Actually, you know what? Base everything you know off this one.
No, don't base with y'all. No, don't do it. So we have been talking about it, changing our eating habits, doing different things, doing a whole bunch of different things, and so we still was like, how did we get here? But we know we didn't get here quickly, so we know we're not going to get out of it quickly. But we did know, so we were just like, dang, just going over everything, and then it happened.
Then the internet was evil.
Facebook
was evil.
Because was it Sunday?
I think it was Sunday. Yeah.
No, Saturday.
Saturday.
Did we have poo Saturday?
We had poo. No, we had poo Sunday.
Okay, so it must have been Saturday.
Yeah, it was Saturday.
Okay, so we mind our business because that's what we do. Sip our tea, minds our business. And Facebook, with its disrespectful self.
Remember this date in history?
Remember this memory? 4 years ago? On this date.
On this day, 4 years ago.
And it's a video of me and my daughter walking, exercising, and me talking about the fact that me and Sanchez was competing
on a weight loss challenge.
And he said he was going to lose 75 pounds in 30 days.
75 and 30 days.
75 and 30 days. And we were going back and forth. And I put the camera to my body to show the rolls that I had and tell everybody, I'm about to get rid of these rolls, blah, 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 blah. And when the video went off, I just sat there.
Just sat and looked.
Because the same rolls, I could preach this if I want to.
Preach if you want to.
The same rolls that I was showing on the video 4 years ago is the same from 2016.
Right.
It's still the same rolls that I'm battling right now 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And so I was kind of upset and kind of like, I didn't take it seriously. Those 4 years of me not saying I'm going to do something and not finishing it towards my health is almost a lifetime, really. And so when I asked, how did I get pre-diabetes or pre-hypertension or IBS, it's going back to those 4 years where I was supposed to be consistent with my health then and I didn't. And now I'm here. And I was so hurt behind that because I was like, Ange, like, for real, that was 2016 with Facebook disrespectful behind.
Facebook has done me like that before, too.
Yeah.
Where it was showing me memories of me in the gym, me working out, me sweating, me posting inspirational stuff about me working out and dropping weight and going through all this just to 4 years later sit there. See, while you're pre-hypertension, I'm hypertension.
Right.
You know, I don't have pre-hypertension.
You ain't pre nothing.
I ain't pre nothing.
I
got high blood pressure.
You got high blood pressure.
You know, to the point I'm on medication now for my high blood pressure.
Right.
You know, I got to my heaviest. You know, this year.
Yeah.
I joke about it a lot, but you know, and I'm tall, but still, I ballooned up to 320 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm 3 people.
Yeah.
I'm 3 average sized people.
Yeah.
You know, and ballooned up to 320 pounds, hypertension, sleep apnea, you know, and I'm like, how did I get here? And then I remembered, then I had that epiphany. You know how I got here? Cakes got me here.
Yeah.
Cupcakes got me here.
Yeah.
Bags of candy, the dollar store got me here because I'm good for buying, because I don't know how to do stuff small. You know, I don't know how to get a piece of candy. I get 3 bags of candy. You know, and I eat 3 bags of candy.
Yeah.
But but then I say, you know what? I'm gonna be healthy though. I'm gonna get the sugar-free candy.
Yeah, that's your favorite.
And then I still eat the whole bag.
Yeah.
So that's how I got here.
And I realized that we're saying it that way, but then we sat down and had a real conversation, and we realized how we got here was a lack of discipline.
How I got here was childhood choices. That's how I got here.
Yeah.
And here's what I mean by that. When I say childhood choices, because I'm still choosing to live in my childhood. Because here's the thing, people. Now here's one of the nuggets. Now we're getting serious. I know the first 20 minutes was throwaway.
And we only giving you 10 more. We done. We through.
But the one thing we've talked about before, and the one thing that really hit me home, is that my weight has nothing to do with my weight.
Yep. Mine either.
It has nothing to do with my weight. My weight has everything to do with childhood baggage. Has everything to do with I'm still holding on to things, and I refuse to work through things that I've been through or I'm holding on to. So instead of dealing with those things, I eat my way through it. Because you and I have said before, you know, we're both emotional eaters.
Emotional eaters.
You can always tell what the Crenshaws are going through
by what they look like. Come on, somebody. And that's the guys, when I say that's the truth, that is the absolute truth.
Because if you see the Crenshaws and we're on the slimmer side and we look healthy and we look fit, you know that everything is everything.
Yeah.
We got a good run. Everything is going well. We ain't really worried about nothing.
Yeah. We kind of like took care of some of the baggage. We unpacked, as Sanchez say, some stuff, not hoping that the other stuff don't come up.
Right.
And then lo and behold, until we fully unpack. It's kind of like if you guys ever listen to us and Sanchez like, baby, stop, let me unpack it all. And I think that's all the bags. We don't always unpack everything. No. We kind of leave something and put it in the corner, and then sooner or later it comes back up, you know?
One of the you already know, I'm a geek, so I use analogy on
things.
One of my favorite shows has always been NCIS.
Oh my gosh.
One of my favorite shows.
What's his name again?
Gibbs.
Oh, he loved Jeffro Gibbs. He loves Jeffro Gibbs.
I do. He's my dude. But one of the things in that, if whoever is not familiar with the show, it's basically a police procedural based on the Navy. They're Navy cops.
They're Navy cops.
They are.
Yes, they are.
So they deal in military crimes, Navy, things like that. And so, but they're special agents. And one of the things they always have is a go bag. And it's a bag that's always packed. It's always packed with their essentials, always packed with what they need.
Okay.
Because they never know when they have to pick up and move.
Right.
They don't have to, in their life, they don't have time to pack. So they just grab and go. But what we've done is that we've taken that same concept and we put that we have an emotional go bag where it's always packed.
Yeah.
We've never unpacked it.
Right.
It has all our emotional baggage. See, it has the really deep stuff in it.
Yeah.
You know, that Samsonite that we carried, that duffel bag that we carried, that has a little baby stuff in it.
Yeah, that's baby stuff.
You know, somebody hurt your feelings there.
Yeah, you ain't talked to somebody for years.
You know, your mama did something you mad at her about. That's there. But in that go bag that you always keep with you, because here's the thing about being that agent, you always got to keep that go bag with you because you never know when you got to go.
Right.
And what we've done is that we keep that go bag with us at all times.
Yeah.
That's the childhood trauma.
Yeah, that's the trauma. That's the unworthiness.
That's the unworthiness.
Yeah.
That's the insecurities.
Yeah.
That's the somebody told you a lie when you were a child and you held on to it.
You held on to it.
That's the hurt that you got as a child. That's the betrayal that you got as a child.
Right.
That's what all the, like we said before, that's the insecurity.
Yeah.
So we keep all that in that to-go bag, and we always keep it with us.
And you don't even know that those things are in that bag. So make no mistake, it's not like, well, if y'all got all in the bag, deal with it. You don't even know that you don't even know that you packed that stuff in the bag. You honestly don't know. And what'll happen is it'll just burst open one day. And when it bursts open, because you're trying to keep it packed, it'll burst open, and then you be like, ugh. And I give you, for instance, talking to my cousin Lisa, and most incredible person, love her.
Hey, cousin, love you.
And today, and we were talking about that, and what I said was, so talking to my cousin Lisa, and I was like, and she was talking to me, and she brought something up to me because I was telling her, she was like, how's your health? What's going on? Is it getting better? I said, yes, getting better, but this is what's going on. This is how I got, what was going on with me. And I told her about the whole Facebook issue. And she said, I've been trying to talk to you for 2 days about this, but I'm just going to come on and say, she said, what are you, like holding on to? Same thing saying just as far as the bag's concerned. She said, cousin, you're one of the most disciplined people I know. She said, you are disciplined in your finances, disciplined in your home, disciplined with your children. And me and my cousin have been together since the crib, literally slept in the same crib together. So she's known me all my life. She said, so why is this one thing holding you up? Why are you not disciplined with your health? And she said, there's some things you need to unpack. There's some things that you're holding on to that you may not even know, that maybe you need to go talk to somebody that's not family, a therapist or something, to uproot that stuff, because like Cynthia said, that weight is not just your weight. And I thought about that. And then between the Facebook issue, her and Sanchez, I thought, and I was like, wow, that sometimes we don't even know. We think it's weight. It's weight, but it's not weight.
It's not physical weight.
It's not physical weight.
It's emotional weight.
It's
that
emotional weight.
It's spiritual weight.
Yeah.
Is what it is. It's and we've talked about it before, it's that unbalance.
Yeah.
Because when your life is unbalanced, you're not going to be able to get everything in order. And right now, that's the thing. We're unbalanced.
We're unbalanced. We're out of order. We're out of order.
And there's so many of our family members who are listening that are the same way.
Yeah.
That they're trying to solve the wrong problem.
Yeah.
They're looking at the wrong issue.
They're looking at diet and everything to lose that weight, but that's not what you need to. Those things are good, but there's another weight that's holding you down that you have to also deal with as well. Yeah.
Because what happens is that, and I know there's a lot of family members listening that are like this, and right now I'm just talking for us, because we're the move on people.
Yeah.
Because what happens is, and it's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a blessing and a curse. Because one thing, as the Crenshaw we've talked about before, is that we're get it done people.
We're get it done people.
We're fixers.
We ain't got no time to play.
We don't have time to really worry about the problem.
What's the solution?
What's the solution? But here's the thing. That's a blessing because you get stuff done. Mm-hmm. Here's the curse. Because sometimes we focus so much on the solution and not the problem. We're not truly looking at what that problem is.
Yeah, we're bearing. We're not getting to the root.
Yeah, so what we're doing is that we're glossing over it just long enough to get some basic information to know how to resolve it.
Right.
But we're not looking at how to solve that issue.
What's the root?
One thing I use in my professional life, I always use the root cause. I always use that. I always have a conversation about the root cause.
Right.
And when I talk to my team, I always tell them, I don't really want to know what the problem is. I want to know what the root cause is.
Right.
So we have somebody who's underperforming. What is the root cause of that? What is it's not that they don't know what to do. It's not that we haven't given them the correct information.
It's not that they're lazy.
It's not that they're lazy. What's the root cause? What is the underlying root cause of this behavior?
Yeah, what's keeping them from being successful?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the conversation that my wife and I had to have with each other. And that's the challenge that I'm going to put out to my family right now, is that have the conversation to find out what is the underlying issue. What is the root cause? If you're hurting, what is the root cause?
Right.
If you have trust issues, what is the root cause?
Yeah.
It's not just because that dude cheated on you. That's not what it was. That's not what it is. Because that comes and goes.
Right.
It's
deeper than that.
It's deeper than that. What is the root cause? If you're insecure about yourself, what is the true root cause of that.
How did you get there?
If you're like me and afraid of success, because I only get to a certain level of success and then I pull back.
Yeah.
Because true success scares me.
Mm.
And so I have to have the conversation with myself. What is the root cause?
Yeah. Why don't you want to be successful? I think we talked about that before, where you can go up the corporate ladder and then something will happen and then you try to sabotage yourself.
Self-sabotage.
You self-sabotage, you know?
Self-sabotage.
And that's real talk, you know, and we just trying to just help people and tell you what's really going on. We're not trying to sugarcoat nothing. It's serious. It's real. And you check yourself and see what the root cause is, what's the underlying. I do have to check myself and find out what is keeping me from being successful in losing weight. And because again, like my cousin said, when she said it, she gave me my whole life of discipline.
Right.
And when I asked you, was like, no, babe, you are disciplined. You are a disciplined person. Like
every other aspect
and
of your
every
life.
other aspect but my health. And
she almost military.
Yeah. That's what she said too. She was like, Ange, like what in the world? But one thing that she said that like, I was like, whoa, she was like, do know that you have given your children your absolute best and they know everything about you. DM has a right, our Pooh, our grandbaby, has a right to have the same experience with you. Not the memory of you, but the experience with you. And if you don't get this in order, you're taking the experience away from him. I was so hurt. I was about to cry. You look like you looking at that. Like that was a thought for you.
No, because I've seen that. I've seen the parents. I've seen the grandparents with younger kids who they can barely move or they can barely get around, or God forbid, you know, they leave, they pass away,
right, over
things that could have been avoidable.
Yeah, and this is avoidable for us. Seriously,
this is a real conversation. This is all right. No, for real. Get yourself together. What's going on? How do we get here?
Right.
And if we don't do it for us, if we don't think we deserve better, Pooh deserves better.
Yeah, he does deserve better. And I think that we have to definitely, when she said that, I said, definitely, maybe I do need to go unpack with somebody. Because, of course, you know, I love my church members, my church family. I love my family. I love everybody around me. I love everybody. But she was like, it just needs to be someone that doesn't have any attachment to you.
Yeah, someone who's not too concerned about your feelings. And what I mean by that is somebody,
I understand.
Yeah, because a lot of the times, even with me, I'm only brutally honest with you to a certain extent.
To a certain extent, yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to do anything to hurt you.
Right.
And sometimes you got to talk to somebody who that's not a concern.
Yeah.
So they can really challenge you and pull out what's in there.
Yeah.
And we all need that from time to time.
Yeah, we do.
Because I don't care how well you think your life is put together. We're all just a thread away.
Yeah.
You know, you've ever seen that piece of clothing that if you pull the right
one thread, my God, sweater gone.
Thing just fall apart.
Sweater. Your long sleeve sweater went to a short sleeve.
It's a halter top now. And we're all just a thread away.
Yeah.
No matter how much you think you have together, no matter how much you think you're on track,
absolutely.
No matter how right your life is going, we're all but a thread away from that one thread being tugged and it all just unraveling.
Because I thought I had it all together, and when it came to this, until she pulled my coattail, because I was like, oh, it's just I'm not eating the right food. Oh, I'm just not dieting properly. Oh, my hormones, whatever. And the crazy part about it is I do the hormones, the weight didn't work. Doing different meal plans or whatever, that didn't work. So it's something deeper than that, you know, and that's where it's like, no matter what I do, there's something, you know, still holding on, you know? So, yeah.
And I think I'm not going to say I think I know. Now, I don't have a degree behind this, so, you know.
We don't got a degree. Don't text us. Don't
fact
email
check
us.
Google
it.
A lot of it is simply, and I will always talk about this, it's balance.
Yeah.
One of my favorite concepts in life is yin and yang. The balance of good and evil, the push and the pull.
Right.
Because we try for success, and we try to do it in a way that puts all our focus on one thing, all our focus on that one drive. And then what we do is that we neglect the other things in our life. True success is having a balanced life.
Right.
No matter what field you're in, no matter a balanced life financially, a balanced life emotionally, a balanced life spiritually, a balanced life relationship. That is a successful life.
Yeah.
Because do you know how many people with money are miserable?
Right.
Do you know how many poor people are happy?
Right.
Do you know how many poor people are miserable and rich people are happy? It's not financial.
Right.
Money does not make people happy. The lack of money doesn't make people miserable. There's a lot of people in this world who financially are not where they want to be, but are some of the happiest people in this world, because with what they have, they are balanced with what they have.
Yeah.
And what happens is that, and we've talked about this before from the Crenshaw, speaking for ourselves, we're not balanced.
Not balanced in that area. We're not. I was listening to a health coach seminar that I was listening to, and the most amazing thing that this guy said, and I was like, whoa. He said, let's talk about your primary food and your secondary food. And so everybody was excited. And he was like, okay, your primary food is not food. Your primary food is relationships that you have. It is your career. It is your spiritual life. It is, so he said all of these things that had nothing to do with food.
Right.
And it was so powerful because the expectation is that he was going to say, your lean greens, your carbs, your this and that. And he was like, no, that is secondary food. If your primary food is out of order, you don't even have to worry about that secondary food to take you out. He said the primary foods. So what? And when he says it, because those are the things that you ingest, you digest.
Yeah.
You digest your career, your relationships, your spirituality. You digest those things, and those things are healing for you, like you said. And if those things are out of balance, doesn't matter. And I was like, wow, I never even saw it that way before.
Because we were never taught the importance of balance in life.
Yeah.
I'm going to repost this video that I came across on Instagram. And it was this young man, this young teenager. It was his high school graduation, and he was valedictorian. So he was giving the speech.
Right.
And in his speech, he talked about how, once he found out that he could possibly be in the running for valedictorian, that became his sole focus.
Right.
So he put all his energy into achieving that goal. And he did. He put the work in, and he put the study time in, and he did everything he was supposed to do, and he achieved that goal.
Right.
And he said that because they did like a ceremony to announce who was going to be, and he said, so he was sitting in the room, he was excited, he was nervous, and then his name was announced.
Wow.
And he achieved the goal.
Right.
And what he said he felt this euphoria for all about 30 seconds. And then after the initial euphoria went off, he asked himself, now what? And he said what he realized is that, yes, achieving a goal is great. Yes, setting a goal is great. But what did he sacrifice to get here?
Right.
And was it truly worth it at the end?
Right.
And he talked about how that the most important thing in life is not the goals you set, but the relationships you have as you achieve those goals.
Right.
He talked about how, because what you don't want to have happen is that, like, professionally you set a goal and then you get to that goal, but
and
then you turn
there.
Around and there's nobody there to cheer you on.
There's nobody there.
And there's nobody there to support you. And you've forsaken all your relationships.
Yeah.
In the midst of trying to achieve this goal.
Let's go. And all you sacrifice good times. You sacrifice having, like you said, relationships, having good times, things that bring you joy and happiness, those things that balance you to take you where you need to go for that.
Yeah, because and I get it, and I know there's a family member out there saying I'm crazy, and I get that. I'm okay with it.
Like, we got goals. I want to be this. I want to be that. I don't have time for all of that.
But my thing is
that's not what we saying.
Once you get that corner office, once you get that 6-figure salary, once you get that Mercedes or BMW or Maserati, whatever it is you want,
right?
Once you get it, but you don't have anybody to share it with.
Or you have no joy about it.
Or you have no joy.
You don't even enjoy it. Once you get there, you don't even enjoy it.
Then at the end of the day, was it really worth it? And I think the older I get, the more I put things like that in perspective. Mm-hmm. I ask the question now as I get older than I did when I was younger.
Right.
Is it really worth it?
Yeah.
And I find myself asking that question a lot more now. Is it really worth it?
Because I think we're not saying don't have all those things. I mean, honey, please rock out, because we're going to rock out. But the thing is, are we enjoying the journey? Are we having those relationships? Are we having those, relationships? Are we meditating? I mean, all those things that we're doing. And that's what we have to ask ourselves. Because for me, I'm in balance in so many areas, but the truth is, if I'm off balance with one thing,
then you're unbalanced.
Then I'm unbalanced in all things. And that's what happened. I'm unbalanced in this one area of my life, which is my health, which everything else, I have great relationships and I have this and that and all these things. But after that, it's just, you're just unbalanced. And so it kind of makes everything wacky, because I can't get, if my health is not good, I can't give my greatest energy to my relationships. I can't give my greatest energy to my marriage and my children because I don't feel good. I need to lay down. I'm tired, blah, 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 blah. So we just talking about things like that, where that one thing, it may not be your health. It may be something else that you're off balance. That's kind of like knocking everything else that you are balanced off. So that's what we talking about. So it's food for thought.
Because understand, balance is an all or nothing proposition. You're either balanced in all areas of your life, or you're unbalanced, or you're imbalanced.
Come on.
There is
the balance ain't there.
Because there is no such thing as being balanced, but one part of your life is off.
Yeah.
There's no such thing. That's not balance then. Balance is true balance. That means both sides of the board
is balance.
Or even. Is what that is. That's balance. Both sides of the board are even.
Yeah.
And you have this even kill. So, yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. So family, just follow our journey. I mean, we just being transparent about our journey. It's a up and down roller coaster ride. As you get older, you grow, you learn. We never stop learning. We're not perfect. And we like to tell you, because there might be somebody out there in the family that's saying, hey, I understand. I'm there with you. I got it. Or I need some help too. So we just want to do that for you guys, because people have done that for us. And like my cousin did that for me, to check me and be like, hey, okay, now you off balance. You're off balance. And I was like, wow, I couldn't even, and I'm never speechless. Y'all know, everybody know I'm never speechless.
Yeah, you always got.
But I was speechless. And I'm thankful that she found enough courage, and she wasn't scared to be like, let me holler at you, because this is not working for me. This is not working for you, So I thank God for her. Yeah. Absolutely.
My final thought is really simple. Find your balance.
Yes.
Whatever that looks like for you. Here's the beautiful thing about balance. My balance doesn't have to mirror yours.
Come on now.
So my balance doesn't have to be the same as my wife's balance. She is my best friend. She is included in my balance because she is part of the things I have to balance. My relationship with her, my treatment of her, my marriage of her is one of the things I have to balance. However, my balance doesn't look like hers. So when you're looking for your balance, when you're looking for your balance, don't turn to anyone else.
Yeah.
Don't look to anyone else to see what you should be doing or what you shouldn't be doing, or trying to mirror your balance with theirs. You're never going to succeed that way. Find your balance.
I think my final thing to say, my final thought is, spend time with the Lord. Talk to the Father. Lord, I'm struggling in this area. Reveal to me, show me, or not even that, or God, show me what therapist I need to talk to, or who I need to talk to guide me in this area, and I think that's good. But I definitely need to get in that closet, and then from there, go from there, because I know what I know that I'm off balance.
Lord, reveal to me what's in my life that's in balance.
Yeah. What is it that I need to unpack and burn?
How did
I
get here?
Babe.
This fat's not supposed to be here.
Babe.
I'm not supposed to be this way. No.
Mr. Crenshaw.
Put them Rice Krispies
down.
Put them Rice Krispies down.
Say bye to the people, baby. Say bye to the family.
Pick up some broccoli right now.
As you unpack, people. As you unpack, eat some steamed broccoli. My God.
As always, family.
Yes.
Hopefully you gleaned something.
Lord.
From this particular podcast.
Lord, this little Wednesday podcast. Hey.
The one thing about you never know what you're
going to get.
So, family, we thank you. We
thank you.
We
for love
listening
you guys.
to us. We thank you for allowing us in your ear.
Yes.
We thank you for allowing us in your home.
Yes.
However you're listening to us, whether it's on iTunes, whether it's on Spotify, whether it's on Podbean, whether it's on Google Play, whether it's on iHeartRadio, or on our own personal website at www.theCrenshawCorner.com.
Mm-hmm.
Follow us on the socials. Yes. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook. All in the Crenshaw Corner.
Come on now.
Email us at thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com.
I love it.
Once again, thecrenshawcorner@gmail.com. And as always, family, welcome to our journey.
We love you guys.